What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. You get to see my beautiful face for the first time. A few of you out there know what I look like, but yeah, so let's get started. We're back on episode 3 of Farming Simulator, and granted, I don't have 22 yet. I will be getting it shortly. I figured I would continue with this series first and see how it goes. So, I did get rid of the little JCB because I didn't like it. It kept sinking into the ground. I also reorganized some of the pallets and stuff. And I took care of the diesel pallets that I had. Um, I had some diesel pallets that I bought and brought back to the farm, and for some reason, and I did some testing too, I can't get them to actually fill the vehicles. So I just used my trailer, filled them, and then actually put the fuel into the this fill station here. But as long as this should work, yes. Okay, so that works. I forgot I have I have slow fueling on. Realistic fueling, whatever you want to call it. So that's gonna take a minute. Well, that's working. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think this one's still not ready to be 3 hours and 23 minutes. I am gonna bump the speed up a little bit to 5%, just so we can kind of get that going. And I apologize, I know the camera quality isn't spectacular, but it's what I got to work with. It's my PlayStation camera that I got working with the PC. So, basically, my first thought is I'm either got to go get the mower and bring it back and fuel it up, or maybe I'm thinking maybe take the trailer and do a little bit of, take a little fuel from the fuel station here at the farm and bring it to it, you know what I mean? So, let's see where we're at. Almost full. I don't know if I really need to fill it all the way. I'm gonna hold off on that. We've got plenty in there right now. Alright. So I think that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna get the fuel trailer, or, well, the liquid trailer, and I'm actually going to put some fuel in it from there and bring it up to the mower so the mower can keep doing what it needs to do. I would say that'd probably be the best bet. It's either that or I go take this to the actual gas station and buy it. So. I mean, I'm not gonna need much. Oh god, it even fills this slowly. Oh man. Alright, let me see. Let me look at my garage, see if it actually tells me how much fuel the thing holds. 150 liters. And it was down to the low end, so I'll bring it 100 liters, and that should be plenty. And we'll go from there. I had forgot that I had put this this in there. So water is good. Alright, we'll call that good. That's 100 liters. Should be plenty. Give it enough to actually finish its job. And then once the mowing's done, then we'll do some tedding and other assorted jobs. Plus, I'm still waiting for the soybeans to be ready to harvest. So once that's set, it'll be good. I still got hay to pick up over here. So hopefully that all goes well. Oh, and I passed it. That is a shame. Can I actually get this in here? That is the question. There she is in all her glory. You can see her better in the daytime. Alright. Please tell me I can actually fill from this thing. Watch, I can't, probably. That's the fun stuff right there. The things you don't check beforehand. And it's really not gonna happen, is it? Nope. Alright, I guess we're driving this back to the farm. We're gonna fuel it up there and then we'll bring it back. Hey, what's going on, Patty? I think you're actually the first person in here. Everybody's been so overwhelmed with FS22 content that FS19's kind of fallen by the wayside. But that's okay. I'll be on the FS22 train in a couple days. Come on. Just barely gonna make it to the fuel spot. So how are you doing, Patty? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Alright. It is slow, but it is realistic. It's like when you're filling up your car and you gotta wait 10 minutes to put 10 gallons in. Still got plenty of fuel in there. Trying to figure out when this is going to be ready. Should be pretty quick, or pretty soon. Bless you. You are welcome. Alright, so almost time for the soybeans. Once the soybeans are ready, we'll harvest them. I do need to pick up a baler. I'm not sure if I should rent one or buy one. But I will do that as soon, or maybe I should just get a loading wagon. That might be easier and be cheaper because I'd only need one piece of equipment as opposed to multiples. We shall see. But back to the field, and I think we'll let a worker handle this particular job. Oh, and I hit it. Thank you, Patty. That was Lady Cricket. I will relay that to her from you. Well, I think at this current moment I'm actually going to do a little bit of this myself. Because there's not that much going on. Right? Be awkward. Be like, that's somebody different. It was the dog, I swear. Oh, I forgot how slow this beast is going uphill. Come on, little deer. Well, I definitely appreciate the support. I think I scared away everybody. They see my ugly mug and they're like, unsubscribe. I can't deal with it. It's just so hideous. Alright, we're gonna hit this weird patch right here. Alright. The only thing I wish about this particular implement is I wish I mean, granted, I understand, you know, going up and down in terrain and stuff, but I kind of wish you could see better out the window. Like, when you start tilting down a little bit, you, like, almost lose all visibility of where you're tracking to. The only reason I'm retaining it at the moment is because I'm going downhill. Or was. God, this thing chews through fuel though. Oh, a little too far. Too much pepper. I almost said too much peppermint. Ah, I make myself laugh. What's up? Back away slow. Huh? Mm-hmm. Lady Cricket's scared of the camera. Alright. I am missing bits left and right. But that's okay. I think I'll have plenty of alfalfa regardless. One thing I can't remember, because I know with Maize Plus it's a little different, and I can't for the life of me remember if you have to ted it once before you can silage it, or if you can just silage it like wet, because you'd think you could silage it wet because it's the moisture that ferments and stuff, I believe. I don't know, I'm not a farmer, I'm a mechanic. I work on cars. God, I can't believe how big this field is. I love this little mower, but I almost feel like I'm either running a worker and filling up the tank multiple times, or I need to like get some batwing mowers and stuff for like the John Deere or something, so I can chew through this field a bit quicker. I probably won't do it this particular time, but if I plant it again, depending on how much the yield is. Oh, no, wrong button. And I just, yeah. Alright. Bad move on my part. See, this is what I'm talking about, like, oh, there we go. That time it was me. You can do it. Do it, little John Deere. I swear to God, I'll get through this field eventually, you know? Almost there, only 500 more passes to go. Real quick. There. I promoted you, Patty. You're always here, even if you're lurking. And you're always very nice and kind. You're welcome. Come on, up the hill. I feel like this is like almost the last pass. A couple more passes and then I'll let a worker take on the other side because this is gonna take all day. And we all know how busy I am with streaming and stuff. I can't afford to take time to actually work the fields myself. What kind of world would we live in? God, just that little bit and I've gone through almost a quarter of a tank of gas already, or diesel. And I left that running. That's fantastic. Okay, that's another mod I had in here. That's that one that, is it this one? No, this one. It's the mod that leaves the vehicle running even if you, like, leave the area. Which is actually kind of cool, because if you left your vehicle running, it wouldn't shut off if you tabbed to another tractor. So, I like that aspect. Let's see. Alright. Let him do his thing. Gonna get back up here. A little bit into the bushes. And back we go. I think what I don't know. I'm so torn. Like, I kind of want to bale it, but I kind of feel like I should just loading wagon everything for now. Then I can store it in piles or something. Because the cows still need food and they have nothing right now. Okay. There. A little bit of diesel's back in. Which... Oh shit, I should probably see if that other thing's ready. Because that would probably be better for the loading wagon, I would think, maybe. I mean, this thing will probably do it. I kind of feel like I have too many tractors. I've got 3 tractors and my other tractor's in there and it's got like 96 horsepower or something, but I kind of almost feel like it's unnecessary. Ah, still 1 hour and 7 minutes till this one's complete. Alright, I guess we're taking the deer. Because it's the only thing that I've got right now. Let's see what we got for loading wagons. Oh yeah. Yep. The only one worth it. Oh, I forgot about this one. 20,000. I'm kinda... it's different. I kinda like it. I kinda want to give it a try. Green, of course. Let's stick with the red. Go yellow. Design. Oh, covers or no covers? Yeah, we'll do covers because who wants belts getting all messed up? Ooh. 20,000 liters cheat. Well, we're gonna... I don't care. We're gonna do it this way. It's not as big as the other one, but it's different. 'Cause everybody and their mother uses that class quantum thing, which it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. But this one would be nice to try. So I'm thinking hay first. I'll figure out a place to put that. And then alfalfa after. We'll see how this thing does. I'm curious. I mean, it looks... Hopefully it's not too wide to get in the gate, but we shall see. I definitely can't wait to play the new game, but I shall have to wait. It's definitely a nifty bit of kit, as Mr. Sealy P would say. And I mean, if it doesn't turn out being good, then I'll just swap it out for something else. But it's a fairly new mod, so we'll see how she do. So I figure we'll start with the hay because I think the mower's still going. Yep. So the mower's still going. So I'll try and get all the hay up. It's going to take at least a couple passes. I mean, the fields aren't huge, but you know how it goes. So. But once I get these up, I have to remember too. I'll probably take the Deutz down and buy the, because granted I'm not running seasons, but I am running precision farming, so I will need to do that. Alright, I'm me get out of this just so I can see what's going on with this thing. Alright, that's on. Does it not need to lower? Oh, there we go. Alright. I guess that's all there is to it. Oh, cool. Nice. That's a cool looking piece. Something different. Kinda almost like old school a little bit, you know? Oh, getting off track. Too busy watching the animations. That's kind of nifty too that it spins. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's like a food mixer too. I don't believe. Is it? Let's take a real quick look. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna take a quick look because it Forge wagon. No, it takes everything. You can literally fill it with carrots and corn and straw and all the things. Nice. So basically this will pick up anything off the ground. That's actually really cool. I like it. And like I said, a little different. You know, it's not your typical, hey, here's 30 forage wagons that all look fairly the same, just with different color schemes or brand names. So we have ourselves a fanciful harvest. Oh, that's corn. Oh, that's a lot of corn. I wonder... It's probably too much for me to purchase right now unless I took out a loan. Let's just see how much that is. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, so we've got corn here. Yeah, corn. And what looks to be barley, I think. And the weird part is, I'm pretty sure I own that. Yep. I bought the outside of the map for $0, so I technically have a field of corn. It doesn't look like it has an entrance, but it's there. Well, maybe we'll do something with it. Who knows? I mean, it would be nice to get all that chaff. To get all that chaff and put that in a bunker silo. Come on. Too far, too far. It's that whole, I'm like Sunday driving, just looking around, not paying attention to what I'm doing. 'Tis a joy. Alright. Let's see, just for the hell of it, if I do any better inside. And that, I don't know what the hell happened to that. That, like, just is like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something to do with, like, one of the mods I have, or just a glitch somewhere. Alright, we're gonna take this strip, because we can. One of the few things I've found that I don't like, though, and it can't be helped because it's the way it's all done. Typically when I play with controllers, right, I'm inverted, so my up is down, down is up, like helicopter controls have always been that way. But with mouse, it's, you know, whatever movement is what I want it to translate on the screen. So the mouse movement is not inverted, but the controller movement would be, or in this case, the side panel, right? Well, you can't do them separately. So the mouse is not inverted because I'm using the mouse for the up and down, but the side panel is technically non-inverted, right? Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, and I've got 20,000 liters already. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Well, let's yeah, that's gonna it's gonna be a lot of trips. Hmm. Well, we'll just have to figure it out. Either that or I'll have to get a bigger loading wagon. Or I guess the other way I could do it is lease a forage harvester real quick with like a big trailer and just pick it up off the ground and throw it in the back and go to town. And I think the biggest issue I'm going to have is where to put this. I mean, I guess I could sell any excess. Oh, wait a minute, does this go in the thing? Can I put this in the thingy thing? I hope so. If I can unload this in there, then we'll just store it in the silo. That would be fantastic. Oh, please work. Little silo. Oh, no, no. Oh yeah, look at that. I can. Well, that makes life easier. Alright. I was kind of hoping to see... Oh, that's how it works. Okay. That's cool. Opens up the half barrel and just tips it out. I like this thing. This thing's cool. Alright. Let's go get another one. Granted, this is going to take a little bit, but it's got to be done. But that is a really cool piece of equipment. Grass. I like the fact that I've only got, what, 4 or 5 fields? 5 fields, I think, total. Which actually makes life easier. It's more manageable. I mean, unless you own like a gigantic farm in real life where you have, you know, like Welker's farm or something. It's kind of, it's still a lot of work, but it feels more manageable, you know, if that makes sense. So, oh, crap. So yeah, I've been watching some new, you know, some new content from various people, seeing some of the new features and stuff, and it does look good. I'm not gonna lie. Lower. I think the new worker system is actually really cool too. It's kind of like auto drive and course play mishmashed into like a weird hybrid. But I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously the sounds are better, and I love the standard. You know, with the Mr. CLP was trying out the gears, and he showed off one of the John Deeres with like the range. So you've got the shifter, but you've also got the ranges too. I thought that was really cool. And you can hear the sounds of the transmission shifting and everything. It was really nice. So, and here we go, going slow. All right, I get that one later. I'm gonna go get this little guy right here. Ta-da! I made the turn all by my lonesome. So welcome everybody. If you're in chat, say hello. All the beautiful people. Right now, we're trying to get the all the straw up. I got this fanciful new uh, old school loading wagon. It's good stuff, good stuff. Alright. This thing does fill up quick. I'm glad I went with the unrealistic 20,000 liter edition because it's filling up quite quickly. If I went with, I think the original was like 13,000. I mean, this is trip number 2 on this one field, and this field's tiny, so I don't think we're going to be able to use this on that field. I think we're going to have to figure something else out. And granted, I still have to figure out how much of it I'm going to TED and or, make hay out of. I think I might pick up some just off the ground because I'm pretty sure I can give base alfalfa to the cows, if I'm correct. And then obviously I can give alfalfa hay and alfalfa silage to them and whatnot. So I'm thinking I might just go ahead and give them some base alfalfa if I can to start off with, just so they have something, because they haven't eaten in 2 days because I'm a horrible farmer. Alright. I guess we could go give them some straw too. That wouldn't hurt. That Challenger's still being fixed. It's going to take all day. Okay, so that should be, I believe, that's the animal dialogue. This, I believe, is the straw, I think. If not, it's going to be on the other side. So we will try and do a little maneuver here. Get this bad boy back there. Nope, wrong way. This way. Ah, yeah. Ah, look at all that beautiful straw. Alright. Now, drive through the bushes a little, and we'll go through the rest of this in the... And I still have grass fields to mow, too. I didn't realize how many grass fields I have. I mean, that's a big one. Right? Yeah, because the other side is the cows. So that one right there is the main grass field. Then there's one on the other side of the hedge. God, the camera's going all wonky. Over on the far side. And that's where the sheep are, which I don't have any sheep yet. I'm trying to get this stuff sorted first, considering this is my first run with Maize Plus, and granted, probably my last one, at least initially. I do plan on, once I get a hold of 22, obviously I'll be playing that and making content on that. But we'll see how that all goes. And I might even play this a little in the background, just because there's so much more that this still has compared, in amount of content. So. do want to check something. Okay, so I want to make sure the worker wasn't still sitting in it with it running or something. Alright, well it's all cut, so now it's just a matter of alfalfa. Doesn't say anything about dry or wet or anything. I'm trying to remember what the Maize Plus kind of setup was. I know there's like fresh cut or something, and then there's I don't remember how it all goes. This is what I get for coming to PC late in the game. Yeah. But at least I'll be there for the start of 22, so basically everything that comes out from 22 on, I'll be able to be on top of and kind of be able to play with as things release, you know? Alright, one field's picked up. Which means once this other one's picked up, then I can run the Deutz down and I'll grab the soil sampler and I will soil sample the field. And I think we'll see how it goes. I think for this series I'll probably try, I'm going to see if I can do another live stream tomorrow. If I can, I'll basically try and get everything planted, all the fields, and then probably one more harvest, and I might try and do more with the cows. I'm not sure. It'll depend, because where Farm Sim 22 is coming out Monday, you know. King Barnaby. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Are all the Realism mods PC only? For the most part, yes. And I mean, I was on PlayStation for the end of 17 and just about all of 19 up until a couple months ago. So I'm fairly new to the PC modding, but your added realism for vehicles, which does a lot for the suspension and the traction and all that stuff, that's PC only. There's a mod that turns off the blinker after you make a complete turn. That's PC only, sadly. Oh, I'm full. Manual attach, which is actually really, really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but basically it's Z, Z, Q. So you gotta actually get out and do it yourself as opposed to just backing up to it. But for the most part, I feel like there was a couple that were kind of more realistic that were on console. I just don't recall what they were at this point. I can't for the life of me remember. And to be honest, the biggest, I think the only downside to PC would be I know when I was on console I did a lot of like research and stuff. You know, I always kept up with the latest mods, and when you're on PC it's like you have all the mods. So I don't even honestly know all of them off the top of my head. What's going on, Harley? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my ugly mug. It is a joyous day. Um, but yeah, King Barnaby. So I would say, unfortunately, most of them. But you got to think too. I don't know how the whole scripting issue is a console thing. Like the consoles don't want it on there because they're afraid it's going to screw up their machines or something. They don't want to be liable, which I get from a business standpoint. But at the same point, with the new game, they might have. I bet you did. I bet you did. Um, but they might, the modders have gotten really creative. I mean, look at 19. They brought factories, basically, and got them to work when nobody thought it was possible. Back in the day, in early 19, all you had was, um, global company, and now they had, granted they used the animal system, so it was a little wonky, but the fact that they made it work with what they had, and the cool part now is with all the systems being base game, like your production, your factories, your used vehicle mod, or it's like all their stuff, all their main selling points now were mods. Like their used vehicle stuff, there's the used vehicle mod, there's a classified mod, there's another one, like a used shop mod or something. And that's a base game thing now. All your factories, your global company, all that shit, that's all basically base game now. And then on top of that, you've got, crap, I can't for the life of me think of what the other one was. One of the other big selling points of 22, and it's same thing. It's all base games, so modders will have I feel like a slightly easier time of coming up with variations because they'll have much more to work with in the base game code without having to script everything elsewhere, so you might get lucky. Harley, fuck off. So mean, so mean. The ironic part? Typically, this is shaved down to like I have like the chin strap and like a very light mustache, but it's November, it's cold up here in New Hampshire, and I'm lazy, so. But yeah, normally my head's just about shaved, and my beard is more non-existent. But in the cold, I get lazy and I let it grow because it keeps my face warmer. But I do generally clean up fairly nice. I mean, nothing you'd want to take home to mom, but, at least keep me out in the dog house or something, Throw me a bone every now and then. Be alright. Yeah, I pre-ordered 22 in July. I pre-ordered it July 27th, I think it was, or something like that. The downside is I got the collector's edition, right? So, because I want the modding tutorials and stuff. So I have the collector's edition coming from Best Buy. The downside is I don't want to drive 45 minutes to get it, and they had already had it established as a ship. So I've got to wait to actually I've got to wait till it ships to my house. Granted, it should be here hopefully within a day at most, maybe two. So I may not actually even get to play it until Wednesday, which is kind of a shame considering I took the week off. One for Thanksgiving, but also two because the game was releasing. Give you a full face mask. You could. There's a lot of face to hide. I don't know if your mask can handle it. It might just run for cover. Yeah, I figured I was scaring everybody away. Poor Patty's been suffering with this you know, right here the whole time. And I'd see someone pop in, pop back out, pop in, pop back out. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I mean, the sad part is by the time I get it and actually get to make content on it, I mean, other than gameplay, all the all the base game shit will be covered by all the big YouTubers, you know? Like, they're pumping out videos so fast right now, it's not even funny. I mean, basically, they're gonna have, like, all the features, all the this, that, and the other thing, all the tractors, all the options, all the... Everything is gonna be, like, completely and utterly blown to shit by the time I actually get it. So, I'm not even gonna bother probably with like you know, not mod reviews, but like I'm not even gonna bother with like, oh, this is the game, this is how it works. I'll do my own reaction because I've seen a little gameplay, but I haven't gone crazy because I'd like to still have some surprises at the end of the day. But we'll see what happens. And then of course, once mods start coming out, I'll do a little here, a little there. I don't know. My channel's more for fun. I do it for the enjoyment of it and the social aspect, which is why I actually have switched more to doing streaming than actually making videos, because I don't want to... I'm not against the editing and stuff, I just... Plus my live streams do significantly better anyway. You bet not one has been able to sleep? You mean the people who see my face? I would imagine so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, well that's the thing. It's like, I mean, granted, I like the realism, right? You know that, obviously. Considering this series is based on somewhat realism. And I enjoy the game, like, I enjoy the casual play. I don't want to rush around. I don't want to use gigantic equipment. I don't know. I play it because I enjoy it, and I like sharing that with people, you know, and I think that's why people come to my channel. It's either that, it's definitely not for this mug, you know. That scared him away. I guarantee I'll have like half my subscribers gone by tomorrow, once they recover from the initial shock. But yeah, I don't know. I think in some cases, like, and I get it, you gotta you gotta do your own thing, and that's what separates you from other people. So this is the way I do it, you know. But I think on the flip side, in some cases, and I've talked to a few other people about this too, is that people get so hung up on like becoming YouTube famous, and they're like, I want to be monetized, and I want to have money, and I want to never work again because I want to make YouTube my career. And I mean, in theory, I mean, I guess it could be cool. And I mean, if for some reason I actually got to a point where that was possible, then I guess it would be cool. But at the same point, then you're beholden to the people that are your subscribers. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But at the same token, I think once it becomes a job, like a legitimate job, I think it loses some of that enjoyment. And then you're required to maintain those numbers and maintain that interest, and then you start, you know, jumping through hoops for people, and I'm not one to jump through hoops, you know? I mean, I don't know. Oh god, yeah, I guarantee it. Um, you know, I know Mr. Saley P's got, god, 3 or 4 videos out already or something like that. I know DJ Goham, who I mainly watch for news, but a lot of his stuff is just, a lot of it's kind of quick and good overviews, even though I don't personally, I don't have anything against the guy. I don't personally love his play style, so I don't tend to watch a lot of like his live streams and such. But I mean, you know, each to their own. That's the beauty of the game. But I know a lot of people who you know, they either love him or hate him, and to me, I'm just kind of like, hey, whatever he does his thing, you know, that's awesome. But yeah, DJ Goham, I saw he's got like, Mr. Sealy P was talking in his video, and I think he said he spoke to him, and he's got like 30 videos lined up. He just got them all, like all auto-releasing over the next like 3 days. Which, I mean, the amount of time to put in and do all that, and that's the other reason I like the live streams. You know, I can do videos, and if I, like I had before, you know, if I come up with a cool mod idea or something like that, then, or, you know, whatever, then I'll do that. But, and not to mention, I would like to try my hand at modding, because I think it would be fun. But, I don't know. I think people take it too seriously. Oh. That's what I should have named my channel. The Casual Farmer. Because I'm casual. Meow, Shay. Keep it casual. Meow. But I mean, for the most part, like I was saying earlier, you know, I've watched a few things, just curiosity. Like I watched DJs like these are the tractors that are in game just because I wanted to know what they left out. I mean, granted, obviously there's going to be DLCs, so they're going to be adding more to the game. And then on top of that, you got all the modders who are going to go crazy. But I am curious. I was curious, you know, to see what was in game and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like I haven't even watched map tours because I don't want to like get in the game and feel like I've already done it all. So what about you two? Oh, what are you most excited for? Like, you know, what do you want to play the most out of it, or you know, is it the map, is it the vehicles you're excited for, or the sounds? You know, like what kinds of things are you ladies looking for with your FS22 experience, as it were? Yeah. I can agree there. That's what I was telling Lady Cricket the other day. Um, you know, it was like, you know, I still love 19, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm playing it right now, but it's like, you know, after 3 years, you still love it, but it's just, you've done it all, and it just becomes monotonous, I think, to a degree. Um, I think the only saving grace for me is because I just switched to PC. I'm just now getting to experience like Maize Plus and shit like that. Um, I keep seeing, I've got my phone next to me, which is why I keep looking to the right, because that's how I'm watching chat. But it's funny because the little dinky version of me in the corner of my cell phone, like when I'm steering and stuff, it looks like my hand is twitching like I'm retarded. It's kind of funny. Oh. Hey, at least we're all gonna fit it. We're gonna fit it all in this one. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It's like it's the newness, the stuff that like that they didn't, you know, they told you about, but they didn't tell you about. Like, for instance, not to spoil anything, but I was really excited when they were like, oh, hey, we're going to have, you know, some tractors are going to be manual. And I'm like, that's cool. I liked standards. I have driven a standard half my life, I play with a 6-speed shifter and a clutch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, that's cool. Like, standard's awesome. And I actually watched Mr. Sealy P's kind of live stream overview. Only about half of it so far. I'm gonna go back and finish it later. But he talks, he kind of shows it off just a little bit. He's like, I'm not gonna deep dive. I'm just gonna kind of skim everything. But he showed like the shifting and stuff, and you've got like higher gears. You've got like 4-speed forward, a few speeds in reverse, and then different ranges depending on the tractor. And I don't know, it's cool. Like it's something they, that, and the sound effects of it, like shifting gears and stuff, is actually, I don't know how they got the sounds, but they're really good. Kind of torn. I almost feel like I should get rid of a tractor because I have 3, and as it is, I'm only using 1, and I could use the money. So wait, here's a question for both of you, seeing as you're like the only people in here. I told you I scared everyone away. Um, but on a serious note, like what is it about the game that you guys love? You know what I mean? Like what drew you to the game in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Because everyone, I played it because someone told me I should, and I didn't believe them that it would be good, so I played it as a way to prove them wrong, and in the end they ended up being right. So that's kind of like the short version of mine. I've explained it a few times in other streams, so I'm not going to go through it all, but like what got you guys into it, Was it a friend? Was it a random thing, you know? Sorry, my hand had a spot on it. Alright. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you here for now. I need to go see how this is doing because this has to be done. Hey, it is. Awesome. Alright. What? Let's see what I would get if I sold one of my tractors. If I sold the Challenger, 62 grand. That's not bad. I'm just thinking, like, I mean, I've got the big. Well, no, that's leased, isn't it? It is leased. My Roland trailer. It was free and you like free shit. Gotcha. So wait, you got it. The game was free, but you're on PC, or did you first get it when it was on like the PlayStation free? Is that what you mean? Like the PlayStation Store had it free or something, or the Xbox had it free, and then you played it, and then you played it on PC after, or do you not play on PC? I thought you said you played on PC. Or you got it from the Epic Game Store for free. One or the other. Alright, so Roland Tractor. Roland Trailer. My favorite forage harvester is this little guy right here. I could. I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how I want to do it. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to initially. We're going to hold off on that guy for 2 seconds. I'm going to take this guy with that. I'm going to pick up one. I believe. Grass, clover, fresh maize, beet shreds, alfalfa silage, alfalfa hay. They don't take base alfalfa. Of course not. Of course not. You're on PS4? Wow. So, Patty, you've actually been playing it longer than I have. Because I started with the end of 17, like the last 6 months or so of 17. Played a few months into the release of 19, and then bought 19. Nice. Nice, Harley. That's cool though. Yeah, it's always interesting to me to like how people get into it because it's one of those games that, and I'm sure you guys probably have had similar thoughts. It's one of those games that it's like, they're like, oh, farming simulator, and you're like, I don't even, how can that even be fun? And it is, but it's one of those things that you don't think it's gonna be. And I'll give you a for instance. I got Power Wash Simulator on PC on Steam. You want to talk about a game that actually is really fun and addictive, despite the fact that you wouldn't ever expect it to be? There you go. Alright, so this thing needs to be repaired now. Why does everything need to be repaired? Come on. Thank you. Just stay running long enough so I can repair you. Ah, my poor little doits. I really wanted to use this guy too. But he needs the maintenance. Like there's no tomorrow. Excuse me. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put him in here by his lonesome. And we are going to... Whoa. Now you'll have to forgive the non-realism in my realism stream. Because sadly, I got rid of my forklift and at this moment I've got too many other things to deal with. So, yeah. PC for the win. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Harley. Like my best friend, he was like, he played it and he would rave about it. He'd be like, "Oh, dude, I'm playing this game, tractors and farming," and I'm like, "That sounds retarded." Like, you know, it's just one of those things. I would say this game slash game series is probably the biggest surprise of any game I've ever played, in a sense where I've put more hours into both farm sims, I think, than I have just about any other game, with the exception of maybe Grand Theft Auto 5, several years ago, because I played that shit out of that for, God, 4 or 5 years. That's cool, Patty. That is cool. Alright, so that guy's being... I'm so... Alright, screw it. Let's go get ourselves a tedder, because apparently that is what we need to do now. That is... wait a minute. That's a bunker silo, right? Bunker silo. I'm so torn. I don't... I want to make some alfalfa silage. I just don't know if I can put it in... Uh, it's just one of those days. I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm hitting something. An imaginary wall. Thank you, realism. Okay. You think I should take this and go pick a little bit of that alfalfa up and see if it'll go in that and turn into silage, or do you think I should just go ted the field? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I feel like I'm failing. I'm failing as a farmer. My cows are going to be miserable. They're going to be like, we haven't eaten in 6 months. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Make the turn. Alright. We're going to take a small amount of alfalfa and see if I can actually silage it or if I have to actually do the thing first, you know, TED it once first, because I know there's like, with Maize Plus you get to TED things like a half a dozen times, which is fine, but I don't know if I need to TED it before I can silage it, or if I can just silage it. If anyone knows, let me know. And, oh, I still need to do that too. Grass fresh. Ah, you bastard. I want the alfalfa, not the grass. Alright, screw it. We're going next lane over where all of it's alfalfa. Okay, so we've got alfalfa. Hopefully I can silage it. We shall see. This is going to take quite a while. And the John Deere doesn't like this hill either. It's gotta be a John Deere thing. Guess I could bring the Challenger over to do this portion. And I could take the John Deere down and get a tedder. And a windrower. The only other thing I was thinking is I could get one of those balers that does the that has like the windrower built onto it. So because this will be for silage, right? But for bales, for hay, alfalfa hay bales, once I TED it, I could do that. That might work. It's not true. There's plenty of tractors. Just look at Challengers. I could use a Case AFS Connect Magnum and I bet it would love it. It would eat that hill up for breakfast. Be like, what, that bitch bump? It's not a hill. Look at all my fanciful alfalfa. It's so pretty. Oh no. Going off kilter. I gotta stop doing that. I just wanted to see the alfalfa, man. Just wanted to see the alfalfa. Alright. Oh really? That's cool. When FS19 first, when I first started playing it, cotton was one of the earlier things I did, because at first I was trying to make as much money as possible. So between silage and then cotton and wool were like the three main things I was trying to do. So I always had sheep, and I always had big cotton fields. You want to know the most painful thing I did? I did Welker Farms, and one of the middle fields, like one of the big ass middle fields, I did cotton in that. I had 2 or 3 cotton harvesters going and it still took hours. It was not a good day. but I made a crap ton of money off it, so take that as you will. Oh, look, people, look at this. Clothes drying out on the line. Right out in the country. Right out in the country, that's where we live up on here, you know, huh? I liked cotton, though. I will say, I like, personally, I like cotton round bales better than the cotton square bales. They're easier to handle, and then you can get one of those, like, auto-loading round bale trailers. Oh, I hope this will dump in the silage pit. Doodar, doodar. If it does, it should be good. I mean, I've got so much out there that I'll just have to make, 500 runs with this, and then do the other half as hay. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on. Get back to center, because if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to pick it back up, which is going to suck. Whole crop fresh. Alright, does it work? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh no. This action cannot be performed here? What the hell did I just dump out? Oh, was it the grass that was mixed with it? So it's like, it put grass in there, turned it into chaff, and now I've got chaff. Or whole crop fresh. I don't... Yeah, we'll see, and that's the thing, same thing here, like, I got the premium edition or whatever of FS19 on console when I first got it, because I'm like, oh, I want everything. And so I had all the DLCs. And then when I got this one, granted it was only a few months ago, so I knew I had already ordered FS22, so I'm like, I'm not going to buy every single DLC. Plus, and I've said this before in videos, it's the only downside to PC. I mean, granted, Steam does have a lot of sales, and granted, there's other stores you can get stuff from. But, crap. I can't put that in the... Shoot. Oh, Maize Plus. But either way, basically, I know there's different places you can get stuff from. But, oh, stop jumping in. But yeah, I wasn't going to pay for a bunch of DLCs when I wasn't going to play it an ungodly amount, you know? But where I'm on PC now, and the other thing too, the downside being on console so long is there's so many PC mods I never got to try. Now granted, like, I'm running a good chunk of them right now. I've got the def, I've got the GPS, I've got the match speed, I've got the realistic add-on for vehicles, I've got the... Oh god. I need gas. Hold on. Gas. So there's a lot of things that I'm running right now in this playthrough, and the manual attach, and the realistic cab view. Like when you look over your shoulder, it like tilts a little, like if you're really looking over your shoulder as opposed to being dead center. I mean, it's little dinky things, but it's that kind of like... You've got to be kidding me. Tell me this is not going to work. So what, I can't refill this tractor for some reason? I love this tractor, by the way. I mean, most people who've seen my channel know I have a soft spot for Challengers. But this thing is amazing. Okay, So I've got gas in there, and I can't put any gas in this tractor. I don't understand why. It just does not want to do it. Okay. Then I guess hopefully I can make it to the gas station. But yeah, I love the way this thing looks. I love the way it sounds. It's just a nice, clean looking mod. And to have a Challenger that doesn't, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love tracked vehicles, but to have a Challenger that doesn't have tracks is really cool. Other than the other than the 1050 Challenger variant. So do you, Harley and or um, Patty, do you guys do what I do and you run like a picture-in-picture or like a dual screen or something when you're, so you can like watch a YouTube video while you're playing the game? That's what I tend to do. I run Firefox because you can get the picture-in-picture from the YouTube, so I just have the little box in the corner so I can watch videos while I'm playing games and stuff. It's super handy. Well, because I only have one screen. Despite the fact that I have two TVs over there, I don't have any place to place them. Um, but, and I would like to switch to monitors considering I'm running this on a television. And I didn't mean to stop here, but we're going to stop here anyway because I need... Oh, man. The only thing I don't like about this tractor, the only thing, no front 3-point. Alright. Actually, I'm going to shut you off for a minute so I can figure out... Yeah, so if I go tether, then... I mean, I guess the only other way I could do the silage portion would be with the wrapper. But I believe I have the crazy... Yeah, these. Look at that, Challenger Pro Baler right there. Holy crap, 105,000. Lease, 5 grand. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna lease that. And also a tether. And I have like no tether mods. 8.6, 8.7. Wow, that one's bigger, but that costs more. That one's 13. Yeah, let's do the 13. Alright. We're gonna grab, I think, the tether. Oh, okay, cool. That is cool. Yeah, see, I've got the tower next to me, right here. And then I've got my racing rig that I'm sitting in, so I got my wheel, my pedals, and then I got the side panel mounted in the thing next to me. And obviously the chair and everything, and then my TV's in front with the camera, and my mouse is over here on this, like, music box record player stand thing that I've got sitting here. It's all very wish-washy. Is that close enough? I think that's close enough. Alright, let's get this hooked up so I can get out of here before I run out of gas. Because apparently this particular machine doesn't like to fuel up from other sources. I believe the gas station's down here. I hope. If not, this will be a wasted journey. Quick check. Yep. Yeah. It's funny though, I was watching Mr. CLP earlier today and he was talking about how the side panel doesn't work on consoles for the new game, and I'm like, because I had asked in the forums a couple months ago, in one of the Giants discords I think it was, and I had asked him, I was like, is the side panel still going to work? And I was saying at all, and they said that at least for the... Are you serious? Oh, you did it to me, didn't you, you bastards. Hold on. This particular one is kind of funny. No, no. Open cover. I had this problem. Yep. I don't know why, but the light things on PC, they're gonna be out, like open cover, before I can fill it with fuel. So I basically drove all the way down here for nothing. Regardless. But he was saying that the side panel doesn't work on consoles, and I heard somebody else say that it was because it wasn't supposed to work on consoles with the PlayStations, but there was like a line of code they forgot to take out, and they just left it that way because it, wasn't a bad thing. So, but now it's been corrected, I believe. So sadly, for people such as Mr. CLP, won't be able to use their side panels unless they like add that in or something. That's gonna take a while. Wish I could go get snacks. What you guys got for snacks? Painted windows. Trying to keep me out. 6 Ashes Farm Shop makes it easy. Are you saying you have an easy button? But as far as I know, what they said in the thing was, in the Discord, was that it should still work because they didn't change the code or anything. Ooh, water bottle. They didn't change the code or anything for PC. Like, they didn't rearrange the code at all, so it should still work. We'll see. I hope so, because I really enjoy using the side panel with the wheel and pedals and everything. It makes it feel that much better than using a controller. And I don't mind using the keyboard for certain commands, but I absolutely hate steering with a keyboard. Like steering a tractor. It's ridiculous. Ooh, hot Doritos. Yeah. Cheese squares and a glass of 12-ounce Coke. I don't like Coke. But, no, it's not. I am not a face cam. I am a robotic entity. I am a pretend of the cricket. That's why I called it face cam stream, Halim. Jeez, way to be late to the party. The ladies have been keeping me company the whole entire time. Holy crap. I swear to God, every time I fuel up, it takes longer than before. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be a long, what do you call it? Owned items. Oh, that's why. It's 630 liters. That's why it's taking 10 years to actually do. 260. Ah. Alright, well. You guys know the drill. Did not expect you to look like that. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. But, yeah, no, I already told them I was scaring people away earlier. Hey. Yeah, it's all brown. Lady Cricket turned her hair back to brown. It used to be all kinds of purples and blues and stuff. Um, you guys are fantastic. All right, well, while my tractor is sitting here filling up, I am going to I'm going to leave it filling, but I'm going to show you guys the puppy screen because I have to walk my pups. So, if that loaded correctly, it did. Hey driver, what's going on, buddy? Um, I gotta walk my pups, so I'll be right back. But it's good to see you, man. It should only take a few minutes if you guys want to stick around. If not, if you got things to do, then by all means do them. And thank you all for being here at this moment. I will be back. Alright guys, I am back. Alright. So what'd I miss? Yeah, I look kind of like a lumberjack right now. Normally I'm not typically in plaids, but Lady Cricket likes me in plaid. Typically it's just like black shirts and like shaved to chin strap with light mustache and shaved head. But so what's going on, driver? How you going? Ah, you had to go. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping in, and it's good to see you. I think driver saw my face and took to the hills because he was terrified. I don't blame him. I would be too. All right, so we are back. Now that my tractor is running, let's get this tedder back so we can actually do some tedding. Although I should have brought the John Deere because now I'm bringing like the big ass tractor with the dinky little tedder. But whatever. We'll do it the way we do it. It's all good. I'm trying to think. Can you guys hear everything all right? Did I? OBS is good. All right, we're good. Had to check a couple things. You're questioning everything now. Well, thank you. Thank you for... I think. Don't worry. Like I said, if I continue, and I apologize for the crappy camera quality, I'm using the PlayStation camera linked through the PlayStation, running PlayStation Live through the PC, so I can get the camera to work because it's the only camera I have. And the lighting in here isn't fantastic for this camera. So you just gotta deal. No, I was just making sure because I thought about it while I was walking the dogs. I was like, crap, did I leave the desktop audio running? So like, was it picking up the sounds of the fueling tractor? So it basically sounds like someone's there taking a really long piss. That would have been funny. Especially with the walking the dogs thing. I know, right? It's terrifying, isn't it? You're like, don't want to make him angry. He'll take me out with his beard alone. I'm like Chuck Norris 2.0. Just without the ninja skills. Alright, cool. I mean, if you had, it would have been, you know, is what it is. But I was thinking like that would be hilarious, you know. Take the dogs out so they can pee, and you gotta sit there listening to trickling fuel. I'm curious to see kind of what modders start bringing out first, you know. I think a lot of it's gonna. I mean, I think a lot of it's gonna start with tractors. You know, they do have a lot of John Deeres, but I think John Deeres, your case tractors, a lot of that stuff. I do hope scripted mods start coming out first, though, or soon. That's cool, man. I fully support the beard. I typically my problem is I don't know if you can tell in the camera when I leave it, like I said, I go like just a chin strap, like nice, relatively cut. I leave the scruff a little bit, like the 5 o'clock shadow. I don't like shave it down. But problem is despite the fact that I can grow a beard, I tend to have like a really awkward stage that it likes to stay in from like a little past the chin strap to like it goes like full on like scruff neck beard. And it's not until it gets way out that it actually starts to look decent. So it's like this kind of middle ground that I'm in, like the ugly duckling stage between for like a couple months, and then it just gets to that itchy point and drives me nuts, so I end up shaving it. It only really stays this long because of the cold right now. Alright. We are going to TED like it's a TED Talk. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try and do half the field so that the other half can be, well, actually it doesn't matter because it's not even working. So we are going to, no, turn on. You know, some days. Alright, so I was worried about that. When I looked at this, I don't know why, but the shaft doesn't sit right. Seriously? Does this mean I can't use this tractor for this? Some days I'm just not satisfied with. Oh, that's great. Can I save it? Can I save it? Can I save it? Come on. Just turn real quick. Turn real quick. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. No. Well. Out of my way, Challenger. You can see the stream is just oozing with realism. Nice. Nice, yeah, I'm definitely... Because a lot of the stuff like this, it's like the, I can't think of the word. Like the manual attach, that's one of my favorite like mods that I've come across. I mean, there's a crap ton that I really like on PC, but you know the, and I agree with you, Patty. The quad track, I definitely think that's going to be one of the first mods. Just because, I mean, granted, I think the biggest thing is that they fought more for the John Deere because so many people were like, John Deere this, John Deere that. Oh my God, John Deere, John Deere, John Deere. It's like, I don't know. It's nothing wrong with the tractors. It's just the people. But everyone was so like, oh, we've got to have the 9RX and the 9RT, you know, that stuff. So they've got all the higher end John Deeres just about. You know, they got the 8RT and the 8R, and the 9RT and the 8RX, which I will say I actually really like the 8RX. And then they've got, you know, the 9RT and the 9RX and then the 9R. It's like, okay, you've got all the John Deeres, but they skimped on the case. All they've got is the AFS Connect Magnum. I don't even think they have. They don't even really have any of the others, do they? I can't even remember. I watched someone go through them all. Although they got McCormick, which is kind of cool. I might have to do away with this tractor. This tractor is a disappointment. I wonder if this thing ain't gonna be ready yet, is it? Maintenance required. Did I not? Oh, you son of a bitch. $6,593? Really? Ugh. don't even think the tractor's worth that, is it? No. It's worth $3,500. I mean, it's only got 100 horsepower. I like it because of the wheels, and it's cheap. Ugh. I might have to get rid of half my tractors. Um, but yeah, like I said, Patty, I definitely agree with you about the quad track. Um, and Halim, texture work and XML scripting that requires to work properly. Exactly. Wrong attachments so it won't work at all either way. Yeah, I see that now. Thank you. Almost made me spit out hot tea with how calm yet random that flip was. Yeah, well, it's funny because I don't typically use like the super strength or any of that stuff. I just kind of, do whatever. But I was impatient. Is this okay? You're disconnected, right? Okay, he's disconnected. All right, we'll try it with the John Deere. We'll see how this works. Okay, yeah. So there's the AFS Connect Magnum, the big one, which I don't even think has tracks like the modded ones did. And then the Maxim, I think, is kind of the smaller, the middle grade one. And then I think there's the Vestrum or something, like the little dinky one. I think those are the only ones they got. I might have to get rid of these and get like a whole different tractor, like something more useful. Because basically that's the only the only other thing I could use at the moment that I can use the. No, you went outside. Don't argue with me. Go on. Go on. Go see Mama. Yes, I love you. You guys might see Ziva in the. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. People might want to see you. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, yeah. See, don't lick the microphone. Don't lick the microphone. Yes, thank you. I love you. Yes, I love you. Thank you. Yeah. The microphones. Yes. Crazy puppy. Go see Mama. Go see Mama. Did she give you a dream stick? Go see Mama. Go see Mama. Go on. So I don't know if you guys saw her, but but yes, that's Ziva. That's one of the pups. She's a spastic one, and she's quite. They're both talkers. He's part husky and looks like a miniature um, German Shepherd, and she's part German and part like hound and all kinds of stuff. But she's super cute. She's got the floppy ears and whatnot. All right, are you gonna work? You are gonna work. Oh, look at that. Who knew it would take a John Deere? Well, I might end up getting rid of both the other tractors then. I'll just run this and maybe get one other tractor to do other odds and ends. You know what? Speaking of which, I am going to do that. Because these have just disappointed me. Disappointed me for the last time. Alright, so we'll do that. I'm going to take a peek because I know they just released it, an update for it. And I do love me some challengers, so we'll replace the challenger with another challenger. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have bolts? No, that's the 3D track version. This is the older version. Main color, yeah. Go black tint. Yeah, see? 3D tracks. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. No more gay tracks. Yeah, so that That's one of my puppies. She's the cute one, kind of psycho. Well, they're both cute, but oh yeah, we're getting the big pipe, the retarded pipe. 147. Oh, it's too much money. Even for the 300 horsepower one. Ah, that's fantastic. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love this tractor. Ah, I can't even. You know what I could do? Could always take out a loan. Take out a loan. Get myself a different Challenger. Because you know, you can't not. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. Screw it. Come on. Don't you glitch on me. Alright, either way, this is... Alright. Is this even working? I don't even know if it's working. I know you gotta tet it 3 times. I believe. I just can't tell if it's actually doing anything because the color looks the same. So, real quick, we'll turn this off. I know it's a turn off and a detach. And then a retach. To see if this is actually working. And if it is, then we will make ourselves some alfalfa hay if I can get my camera working right. Oh yeah. Oh, is that it? Is that... Oh, it's changing color. Alright, so that's alfalfa something or other. Because they like to color different things. Alright, so it does change color after you tet it repeatedly. I'm caught. Yeah, but this is not seasons. For once in my life, I'm not running seasons, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. And running Maize Plus, it takes... This isn't like... I don't know if you've ever run Maize Plus, but I watched... I think it was Farmer Cop did a few videos on it, and it's like... With Maize Plus by itself and without seasons, you need to tet it 3 times. But each time you tet it, you have to detach the implement from the tractor and then reattach it to get it to take it to the next stage. You can't just pass over it a couple times. I know. Well, to be honest, my thought process was most people don't have the patience for seasons to watch. And I didn't... I mean, realistically speaking, once I get 22, I might do a couple episodes of this just to finish it up, but this isn't going to be a long-running series. It's probably going to be like a, hey, check this shit out, you know? Like, I did some things, now let's do FS22. But like I said, the downside is by the time I actually get it, it's going to be so much FS22 content out, which doesn't mean it won't still do better than this. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you think about it, everyone's going to be running seasons technically. Next. Oh, see, and they changed it. See? You didn't have to detach the implement. I'm so confused. I don't understand this sometimes. I only know that because I watched Daggerwin play it once, and he was like, he did it, and he went over it like 3 times. It didn't matter. It didn't change because he had to actually detach the implement. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Besides, you guys are just here for my beautiful face anyway. Doesn't matter what I'm doing in the stream. I could drive in circles the whole time. And I know you guys got my back. Oh, slow John Deere. Oh, I don't know who was in here last stream, but I'm seriously going to try and make my own brand, and I'm going to call it Jim Durr. And it's all going to be brown. For Marty. Jim Durr is the future of tractor equipment. And I'm going to take the John Deere logo, and I'm going to basically just do like a "oh really" owl face on it, you know, like someone's surprised. And that's going to be the logo. It's going to be fantastic. You are my faithful few. Oh, we tragic few. When you can only handle so much cricket in one day. I need to make it all turn blue. 'Cause it's Kentucky bluegrass. It's working. I want to check something. Alright. Alfalfa. See, and this is the crop. You've got this alfalfa, which is sort of half-tedded. Then you get this alfalfa, which isn't tedded. And then you get the bluish stuff, which has been tedded twice-ish. I wish it would tell you when looking at it. Probably does on seasons, but that's what I'm saying, Patty. It's going to be like, instead of John Deere, and I know 82 Studios did Jack Moose as kind of a parody of it, which is cool. I'm going to go Jim Durr, like D-U-R-R, with a retarded face for a logo, and it's all going to be brown. But the funny part is if I actually can pull off modding at all, and make them, like, I want to make them look sick, like I want to make the tractors look badass as hell, but it's just going to be hilarious. And they're going to be brown with brown wheels and brown interiors, and even the lights are going to shine kind of brown. I need a new hobby. So I don't know what stage of... I don't know any of this. Alright, we'll do... I want to see if this changes anything. Are we changing color yet again? Oh, yeah, we are. We're a lighter bluish greenish now. Ugh, I can't handle all the shades. It's too many shades. 50 shades of breen, which is blue-green. But we just call it breen, because that's what it looks like. It's like, pick a damn color, why don't you? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Jim Durr. Right? Harley? That's spectacular. I'll have to get I'll have to get Halim to help me mod, but we'll do it. We'll make Jim Durr be the best tractor brand there ever is, was, were. We could have a couple different ones, Harley. We could have Hold My Beer, and then we could have Hold My Pants. Like, hold my pants up as I bend over to do a justice or something, you know? We could really run with it. Yes. That's right, Halim. You've got all of 10 minutes. Figure it out. We will not waste time in our journey. The Durr will not wait. Right? Don't we all? Nice. I wouldn't even really call this a success. This is like a hodgepodge. This is like a alfalfa hodgepodge. It's like, what color were you going for? Just all of them. Yeah, I think at this stage, like, I might try and do another live stream tomorrow, but I think the alfalfa is just kind of like a, I don't know what to do with myself. We're just doing it to do it. We're gonna do it to it. It's gonna be fantastic. Problem is I need the loading wagon to figure out what everything is. I'm assuming the blue, the lightish blue, like the lightest blue on here is probably, like the other stuff's probably like regular dry alfalfa. Like you've got the green here is probably regular alfalfa, and then you've got the dry alfalfa, which is the darker blue-ish, the darker green, and then you've got the dry, or the alfalfa hay, which is like the super light. I'm assuming. I am not an expert on alfalfa. I like alfalfa. Well, not personally. I did used to have guinea pigs back in the day that ate alfalfa. What model did you get in, Halim? Was that your truck? Or did you make something else as well? Oh God. I'm getting hay from the hay as well. Wow. Alright, now real quick I want to see if it goes any other stages. I think, what am I doing? No, I don't need that. I need is there any stage later? I don't think so. I think that's it. So it goes green to breen to light breen. And the light breen is the alfalfa hay, I believe. I gotta see if I can get that loading wagon to load up some of this crap, so I can feed my damn cows. Give me the breen, the lightish breen. The lightest breen you've ever seen. Truck? Not sure what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I thought you said you were gonna put a truck in your truck, or you said something about a Ranger, didn't you? Oh, a Skoda. I've heard of Skodas, and I feel like I've seen a couple of them in maybe rally games back in the day. But no, I don't walk around knowing what all the Skodas are. But hey, man, you do what you do. This is taking years off my life. I should have gotten a bigger tedder. If I had a Jim Durr tractor, man, this would have been done by now. Rumor has it they come with 800 horsepower stock and a nitro switch. And their motto, oh my god, I just thought of it. Their motto is pushin' brown. Yep, that's it right there. So, Jim Durr, pushin' brown. Ah, it's gonna be fantastic. It's not gonna be a public mod. Only a select few will get access to it. Yeah, see, I told you. I knew you had said something about a Ranger. I listen, for the most part. Oh my god, is that another lighter shade of blue than the lighter shade of blue I already had? This is retarded. How many fucking shades of blue are there? Green to breen to light breen to almost like a pale blue. I'm so confused. I thought I already got the light blue out of them. Like, just keep going over until it turns what, white? Oh, there we go. See, it's down there. I see it. Light blue. So I got rid of both my other tractors. I really need another tractor now. Damn it. Actually, you know what I should do? I'm gonna stop this so I don't waste all the gas, seeing as I've already gone through half a tank. Gotcha. Gotcha. I need... What do I need? I need something. I'm mentally deficient. I need an adult. Alright, let's see. We've got used stuff here. Alright. Oh, by the way, side note, well, I guess it doesn't matter now, but this model right here, the 70 series, if I remember correctly, this one's by Smetty, I think. It's either Smetty or there's one other guy. And this one had Ford emblems on it, and you could put it on console. And, like, nobody ever caught it. Oh, the Hudig. Ah, the Hudig. Ah. Or the GNU. I love me a Huddig. It's a beautiful thing. It's too expensive for my blood though. Even at 132,000, it's not worth it by itself. I need, that's the standard in-game one. It says 180 horsepower max, I believe. This bad boy does, ew. No thank you. Why? Why does no... You know, that's one thing I'd like to know, and I mean, hey, it is what it is, and maybe it's horsepower, but why is it every single South American modded tractor, or, you know what I mean, why do none of them have a front three-point at all? Ever. Like, what the hell? Ooh, I like the wheels, though. Used, look at that used beast. Ah, so used. $34,000. That's not bad, but it's still only... yeah, I don't like that front loader though. I can get a cab on it. That's not too bad. But 145 horsepower. Looking for something with a little more nut. 240. What is the... I don't even know what the John Deere has right now. 161. Because they don't have any hoses wiring, extra controls or anything, because it's all part of saving costs. That's why they're so cheap. And with the... Is that supposed to be single overhead cam? Low horsepower numbers? Oh, with such low horsepower numbers. Are you talking about the South American tractors, or are you talking about Skodas? I do like these little Agratrons, though. Is this the one I think it is? Yeah. These things are fantastic. They don't have a crap ton of... No, it's not that one. 6-cylinder. Oh, okay. There we go. Confused. 125 horsepower. I mean, this little guy gets around. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I need right now. Hmm. 125 front loader. Small tires. Ooh, I like those tires. $2,000. I mean, they sound good. They've got all the bells and whistles. Main color. Ooh, I can go black too. Well, that's more of a brown. That's a Jim Durr brown. Ooh, black metallic. There we go. Black and rim color. Gray metallic. Yeah, I guess we'll go gray metallic. Front 3-point. Trying to remember. Was there a good Michelin? Yeah, it's not bad. I tend to prefer Michelins for the most part. Not every time. I do like those Trelleborgs though. So we're at 48 grand. But is 125 enough? Yeah. I'm just trying to think like trying to find it's expensive. There's this one. One thing I don't like about that one. Then there's these. These go up to 140, which I actually really like these. They look kind of basic, but they're actually quite nice. Get yourself a filter, get yourself a black tractor. 140 horsepower. Front loader. And if I remember correctly, stole. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? There's something I'm missing. You're kidding me. I could have sworn this thing had. There we go. See? Front loader, front 3-point, 140 horsepower. Wow, it's up there now though. 62 grand. It's a good little tractor though. Underrated is what it is typically. I know, I'm just like playing menu hooker right now. 19 grand. Gildner. If you want 75 of the best horses. Then there's this guy. I forgot about this one. 46 series. Black wheels. Then you get yourself nice open cab. Yeah, I'm not getting a global position. Front loader. 150 horsepower. Old decal. Bam. You got yourself a $40,000 150 horsepower tractor. That looks good. Sounds good. And it's fancy. I don't even know. Why am I buying a tractor? Ugh. Screw it. We're going to buy it. We're going to buy it because I like this tractor. I don't actually know why I'm buying a tractor though. Come on. Get out of the menu. Don't you dare crash on me. Well, we may have a problem. I think the game's going to crash. Yeah, but that's a different type of crash. This is a severe crash. This is a. I haven't saved my game in. I don't remember the last time type of crash. Hold on, let's try something. Not responding. Come on. There used to be a way. I don't remember what it is. Yep, she's done for. Well, that's fantastic. Um, well, I would say that's probably gonna do it. Depending on how much of that isn't saved, I may or may not continue the series. Oh man, that sucks. So, yeah, I mean, you guys have been with me the whole time, and which I thoroughly appreciate. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. Yeah, that does. That does. It happened to me earlier before when I was dicking around with stuff. It's like when I back out of the store, that's when it likes to crash. Other than that, it's fine. I can do everything else. But like doing something and then backing out of the store, that's when it seems to crash. And it did it before. So, yeah, I guess that's going to, yeah, probably. Either that or I'll just transition to Mechanic Simulator and stream that for a while. Now, I think I'm gonna call this one an end for now. I've been streaming for I don't even know how long, but like 3 hours now, 4 hours now. So we'll call it good for this stream. And depending on where it ended up, I may or may not do another one in this particular series. But where a few of you actually didn't run away screaming, I think I will try and put my ugly mug up into more of my streams in the future. And I said this before too. I've got a couple survival games I may start streaming on the side to see how well they do, along with FS22, obviously. Um, and I probably will be bringing back Mechanic Simulator 2 on the side because I love that game and it's super fun. And there's actually so much more to it than what you, yeah. So yes, thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the kind words and the scared faces. And I appreciate you guys. The three of you, especially Halim, Patty, and Harley. You guys do tend to frequent a bit more than others, so I definitely appreciate the three of you. And anyone else who stopped in, obviously. Everyone who's been coming in and hanging out. Wouldn't mind checking out the survival games. CMS is where I'd love to watch, though. Oh, really? Well, then I think what I'll do, like I said, I'll double check on this stream and see how it actually, not the stream itself, but the game save. And if it's like way back in the beginning of the stream, I'm not gonna kill myself to catch back up to where I was here to do a stream to turn around and basically, you know, recap it for like a day or two until 22 comes out. So you and Patty have no choice. No, you guys always have a choice. I mean, like I said, I fully appreciate you guys, but you're not required to be here. I, you know, you're not beholden to me. I just like hanging out with you guys. Um, but yeah, if you want to do that, then I think that's what I'll try and do. I think tomorrow I'll do a little car mechanic simulator. because, like I said, I fully enjoy that one, and that one's a lot less. Like, I don't have to worry about crashing into shit, and I'm only because I had it on PlayStation. That's how I was streaming it before, but obviously I've got it on the PC now, so I had to start over a bit, but I'm kind of getting back to where I was. And one of my favorite things about Car Mechanic Simulator is being able to get old rusted out junks and then basically fully restore them and then sell them for big money and build them the way I want, which is really cool. So that's true. That's true. You slacker. Supposed to be my moderator and take your sweet ass time getting here. It's a good thing it wasn't an emergency. But all right, guys. Well, I've been droning on plenty, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Go do your thing. Go hang out in driver stream. I'm sure I'll see you guys around. And like I said, I will. I think what I'll do is I'll do some car mechanic simulator tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'll try and do like I did here. I'll put it up for a little bit and have like a timer to count down to the actual stream starting, so it'll give people time to see it's there and actually do their thing. So, all right, peace out, everyone. Have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.